Well, hello, good people and Eagle fans. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. In about 5 hours, I'm supposed to be on with the Dan Salio Show and Philly 500. Talking about what else? Minicamp, Cowboys, Eagles, and the fact that the NFL is going after the Eagles right now. And I'm going to say this may be the first shot fired at the Eagles repeating Super Bowl champions, because it seems like the NFL owners have a hard-on to end the Tush push. That's right. One of the few allies for the Eagles, surprisingly, is Jerry Jones, who thinks, hey, the Tush push, I like pushing into Tush, ain't nothing wrong with that one, if you know what I mean. But it seems like they want to get rid of it because first they tried to say it's dangerous. Of course, we wouldn't want any danger in the NFL. We would not want any danger happening in the NFL, not at all. They're talking about it now because it's just not, it's ugly. It's but ugly. They want real plays. Now, on the flip side of this, originally it used to be that the defense were pushing players into the line of scrimmage to try and help them facilitate blocking the field goal. And the NFL said, you can't do that. That is a competitive advantage that you can't have. You can't push another player through the line to try and block the field goal. So if you can't push on one side, common sense would say you shouldn't be able to push on the other side, right? Okay, and hang on. That was Mike. He must have known I was talking about this. So now you have maybe truth in advertising, where they're saying one of the reasons why they really want to get rid of it is because they don't really care about injuries to players. Let's be real here. The NFL only reacts to the bottom line. And when people started saying, there might be some of the concussions, that's when they all of a sudden started caring about concussions, okay? That's the way it works. Protect the shield and make sure that the money keeps flowing. So what we're hearing now is owners basically saying, or people saying, it just doesn't look like a football play. It doesn't look like a football play. It's butt ugly. And chicks dig the deep pass. You're going to, I tell you what you're going to enjoy. You're going to enjoy seeing George Pickens doing that 180 catches in the end zone. That's what people want to see. Electrifying plays. They want to see a scrum. They don't want to see a whole bunch of guys dotted up in there together. Now, Mike sent me, and it was blurry. I'm going to have to check it when I get back over to the job site here. But he said NFL owners haunted by Jason Kelce's early retirement. Okay? Which, if you'll remember, when they were doing the Tush push, he is literally the focal point of this. And you have to understand, the center and the nose tackle, their heads are literally a football length apart. And the first thing that happens is helmet-to-helmet contact. Every single play. Trust me, I know. That's why I'm dyslexic here now. Why I can't remember jack crap is all the times that my head, helmet to helmet, being a nose tackle, going against the center. Kelce famously said when he was getting ready to snap the ball, screw my life, because it is. He's the guy who is the tip of the arrow. That is head first, snap the ball, go straight ahead, and all these guys are pushing the quarterback through the line. You got to think. That is pretty hard on the body. And that doesn't mention the ankles and the knees and everything that's twisted in there. Because, of course, the defense is coming just as ferociously the other way. So, right now, the NFL owners are voting on whether or not to keep pushing in the Tush. This may be the first shoe to drop that is going to make it a little bit harder for the Eagles. Because see, what you have to understand is when you're successful, people want what you got. People want what you got. And they don't want to see you succeed. And so we'll see how this vote goes. And when we hear something about it, we'll let you know. Now, personally, if you want to know my personal opinion on it, really, it's kind of like if you don't want somebody to do something, then it's up to you to stop them from doing it. Should we be mad at the Eagles? Yes, we should, because we hate them. We hate them because, some of their fans are asses. Should we be mad that they came up with something that people can't stop? Or should it be on us to figure out how to stop them from doing it? That's my real thought. It shouldn't be that the Eagles, because they came up with something that works, that you turn around and bend it. That would be like saying, oh, the Wildcat, hey, with Ronnie Brown, that's not a traditional offensive play. You're giving the ball to a running back or a wide receiver and things. It's not traditional. And, when Miami came out and did it, they were the best in the business of doing it, and people couldn't stop it until they figured out how to stop it. So I don't want to be on the Eagles' side ever. I mean, ever. I don't want to be on their side. However, I'm not sure that this is the one that we look at and say it's the worst thing in the world. How many times does it get used a game? 2, 3 times? There's 60 to 70 plays a game. I don't know. Anyway, I'm back here on the job site, and I got to do some framing and some drywall hanging and some more demo, because that's what we do. We get in, we get the job done, and we keep on rolling. Alrighty, good people, as always, I appreciate y'all. And I got to hurry up and get this stuff done and get back, so I'll be in time for Dance Leo show. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself?